evening, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. Happy motherfucking hump day. You know, it is January 8th, 2020. We are officially 1 week into our new year and decade, and you know what? More Club Cottontail, please. More, please. Please, I would like some more. So before I get too distracted, I am just like giddy, so giddy right now. Um, so more Club Cottontail was so needed. But let's just get our bunny rabby, our bunny rabbit bitches, our giddy up and go. Howdy, partner. Giddy up and go, bunny rabbit bitches, giving those love and moist kisses. And then I am definitely going to get this content spread, considering we are doing a chintzy evening meeting on a Wednesday. It is almost 9 p.m., so good evening. One thing about me is I am a random content creator, but generally speaking, Monday through Thursday, I only will do maybe one or two meetings, but Friday and Saturday, or as we call Friday and Saturday, we do three morning, afternoon, and evening. I was feeling chintzy. It's hump day, our second hump day of the new decade and year, and I was like, you know what? More Club Cottontail, please. So, let's get this content spread. I just got out the shower, so if I look like a wet, moistened cottontail, that is why. Also, I might have to turn off this heater because my glasses are fogging up slightly because the T-zone is sweating. It's been such a phenomenal day. And, the day did definitely have anxiety attacks and lows and things like that, but it generally was just an amazing day, and I hope to make every single day like this. It had shit. Life was flinging the fucking poo on my rainbow, but I was just like, psh, 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 you know what I mean? Some of it might have landed on it, and I'm like, alright, let's clean this off, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I was like, ding, 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 ding. I was a fucking shit blocker today, man. How you doing? And a huge portion of that shit blocking was a thank you to my Club Cottontails, because having a place where I can be 100% myself is detrimental to one's mental health. So, live right motherfucking now, come say hello, Cottontails, cause more Club Cottontail, please. Twas needed. Alright, get this motherfucker officially all the way shared since, um, you already know if you've hit the hashtag Mooiisstt link, and it takes you directly to my Facebook page. And the Facebook page is Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Well, to have an official page like that, you have to have a personal page. Well, my personal page I don't use personally, if that makes sense. I use it for the same thing that I would use that professional page for YouTube networking, social interaction, you know, the random occurrence of where I want to share a little bit more into my real life, the IRL of the Cottontail. Alright. Looking good, looking good. So since it is the, middle of the week, it literally is hump day. It is right now 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This meeting will go no later than 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Honestly, I kind of see myself ending in about an hour. And the reason for this is because I do have to get up in the morning with Junior. Generally speaking, she gets up about 5 to 6 a.m. So I want to get some sleep. You know what I mean? I could stay up until 2 in the morning playing a video game. If I was awake enough to do that, I doubt that I would be awake enough to do that. Let's do a realistic time, like 11. Let's say that I was feeling good enough to, stay up for 2 hours. If I was to stay up till 11, I would then go to bed about 11:30. Take about a half hour to sleep, so I'd probably fall asleep about midnight, midnight 30, and that means that 4.5 hours later she may be awake. So it's like, Would I be rested on that? Maybe, but I want to give my body the chance to be fully rested. You know what I mean? All right, so that is shared the way that we want. So we're just going to close that out. And then, oh man, heater, don't make me have to turn you off because I will. I will. So if this happens to be your very first time to my Club of Cottontails, a few things you should know. Hi, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and it's very moist to meet you, and thank you so much for joining me. Whether you are tuning in as a lurker, an incognito lurker, or someone watching this as posted content. Thank you. Also, you should know that this is a 21 plus 420 friendly community. So I'm 33, level 33 achieved, and that being so, I made my content for myself, so obviously it's 21 plus, and it's 420 friendly because I do live here in Washington State. Just like a little bit of disclaimers there with my 420 command. Here in Washington State, it's recreationally and medically legal. Been medically legal since the 90s. Been recreationally legal now for fucking 8 years. So for the last 8 years, we have experience the legal benefits of marijuana, and cheers to that. Obviously, I purchase it recreationally, legally here in my state of Washington, but it does not negate the fact that, like, right now, I do have some anxieties just from the day, residual anxieties. It's also going to help me to relax. After a long day, it's good to relax the mind. I tend to do stretches or yoga to help with that, and then also a hot shower helps. But for those bits that can't be helped, this helps. And this also helps me to do the extra bit. Like, I need to do a little bit more stretching, and this will relax my mind a bit more so I can actually get myself into that mindset of being alone in my own thoughts. So, you know, I'm just definitely always going to be an advocate for being yourself, regardless of what that is. And for me being myself, it's everything that you see here. So, cheers to anyone that happens to tune in. Hopefully, you know, we do get someone to chat with me, but no offense, but I don't have the highest hopes considering it's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. Um, you never know though. For all I know, there could be someone right now watching me incognitally. So, cheers to never really knowing, but enjoying the journey nonetheless. In life, in the internet, in general. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna do with Arthur. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everything was telling me to have this meeting. I put on a show for Junior. It just happened to be like a cowboy show, and just like everything was like, I'm like, oh my god, I need to play some Red Dead, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let me put something else on. And then I put on Pee Wee, totally forgetting that Cowboy Curtis was a thing. So I purposely put on an episode that didn't have him in it, and I think he was still in it. Um, but after that, I went to put her word party on, you know, like we do. It's kind of a tradition. You wake up with a word party. Sometimes we wake up with other things, but traditionally speaking, she wakes up with word party and falls asleep with word party. And so she'll watch a word party, and then we do her evening routines. And this fucking word party, the babies in the show were playing cowboys and cowgirls. I'm just like, okay, universe, I see you. Yes, I see you. Um, so the last thing we had done is we had to scurry out of Valentine because we accidentally bum rushed someone, which is frustrating because there was a stranger over here, and I can only imagine that stranger does not exist anymore because we bum rushed the motherfucker on accident. So Let's see what we have in the means of side missions, because, like, to be honest, I don't know if I necessarily want to do any main bit. We do have. I guess we could do that stranger. It's the main story stranger in St. Penis. Ooh, we could go to a show too. I love going to the shows. Um, but the last main bit that we did, it was fucking crazy, man. Just like what? Like I was not expecting what happened. Oh man, he needs some pomade for his hair. But let's first save because it's making me. Um, go into my kit. I do like that I've been super heavily getting back into Red Dead, mainly because after, and maybe not even after, probably before we finish the main story mission, because I already foresee us like getting to chapter 5, doing a couple of the story missions and being like, okay, we're avoiding story missions now for a while, Cottontails. No offense, I just don't want to go into chapter 6 yet, because I know spoilers. Paul made his hair up. Yeah, get real slick with it. And then some hair tonic to boot. But I love that we're been playing more and getting more acquainted with Arthur because it makes it to where we can utilize those skills with our online character. So that like the prospects of doing some sweet shit with our online character kind of like makes me super excited. Wait, what is this? There's a show in fucking Valentine? Okay. I did not know that there was a show in Valentine. I've only known about the shows that were in St. Pena, so I wasn't planning on going to a show. I was straight up just going to fast travel to St. Penis and do our mission. Because since I am only going to play for an hour and a half, uh, I do want to get some good amount of ness done in game, even if that's just like side bits or maybe even like these things right here. Um, these are all little side bits that we can do. And there's quite a few. Oh shit, there's more of this one. Huh. Catch up with Acrisius and Protesius at a later date. Interesting. Okay, we're not done with them good old Chadleys. I love it. So we used to have two other ones that were the camp requests, and one was for Jack. He wanted a Penny Dreadful, which we were able to get for him, and then someone wanted Moonshine. I would love to come across a harmonica and a pocket mirror for these two. You know what I mean? But it's just like you have to randomly come across that shit. But the thing that we could do is this right here. He needs specific things. And the plumes are feathers, so we could work on that. But I feel like this foraging would be best suited for like a Saturday, one where I definitely have like 3 hours. But we have geology for beginners. See, it's so interesting. Asks you to help find rock carvings hidden throughout the world, for reasons he can't explain. Once found, the carving locations can be mailed to Francis from any post office. We have not came across those, but we also haven't really like searched. I feel like these two things would be fun to do together, you know what I mean? While we're like searching for these birds and um flowers, maybe on Saturday, we also look for the fucking carvings and shit. Jack Hall Gang. You've required a map that is said to show the location of the notorious Jack Hall lost treasure. Oh, use the map. Oh, hey, let's see. It's gonna be in his dock. Okay, right here, treasure maps. Okay, shit. You know what? After we go to the, because I want to see what this show is, let's do some of those treasure maps. I didn't even realize. hold up. My money is 1313. The only way that could be even better is if it was all 13s or if that 38 was an 83. Because right now it just looks like a lady humping a dude. But I love the 1313. I dig it. 1313. Man, does anyone else just like create tunes in their heads constantly? Oh, you guys, it's like a whole fucking tent thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's like a whole fucking circus type thing. Oh, I'm excited. My horse needed brushing first, so I'm gonna brush her. Brush her and feed her real quick. Oh, she's straight dirty. Look at that. Yeah, let's clean you up, girl. Can see all the mud on her and everything. Clean her up real good.
You're okay, girl.
Whoa, I can hear like whipping. Whoa, Arthur. Come on.
Hello, here for a ticket to the show?
Yeah, sure.
Ticket, please. Okay, head on in. Tent to your left.
Welcome one and all to the remarkable example of modern entertainment at its finest.
Oh, it's just a movie theater. That's what I was figuring. Usually the really inexpensive ones are just a picture show.
Him that gave the town of Blackwater its nomenclature. You see,
But I dig it. It gives me something. When we see the live shows, I'm super tempted to hold L2 and interact with the people and clap and hear what Arthur's going to say. This is nice because I can just, sit and
well, the whole West was untamed.
learn some shit.
Mama probably
Oh!
told you bedtime stories about Josiah's many adventures. But I'm going to tell you
Oh, I've never been so glad that this bowl was partially sparked because I just almost dropped it. If it had been a fresh bowl, weed would have fallen out of it. Cheers to it not have. Oh my gosh. Okay.
rifle when he was 3 years old. Boy, he took to it right away. He exclaimed, "There's a whole mess of critters out there in the woods that need to eat us. So I'm going to consume them first." Yes, sir. He really took to killing all manner of things. He was such a keen shot. One morning, he was sorting up some warm donuts for the root cellar when a big old bear and her cubs came in the kitchen hunting for
Dude,
food.
this is probably the best picture show I've seen.
All the jam
This is better than the one in fucking St. Penis. And that one was more expensive.
squeeze and squeeze. He whooped the tar clean out of that big old critter. Then he tied her up, grabbed them cups, and ground them into sausages while the mama bear watched.
Jesus Christ.
His mom and pa knew right then he was cut out to be the finest wild frontiersman that ever drew breath. But first, they wanted him to get some book learning. After only 3 days of attending school, Josiah beat the living daylights out of a class bully and announced to his daddy that he was tired of ciphering and mathematics on account it's only good for adding up the number of critters or Indians you can kill.
What the fuck?
Headed west. Now these lands were occupied by savages then.
This kid's a fucking savage. Josiah Blackwater. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Waste on those.
Blackwater is officially way more savage than it ever.
All them pigs and buffalo, and thereby ensured those infernal Indians didn't have nothing to eat. Of course, that got them mightily riled up, so he had to slaughter all of them too. Just like his daddy had once done to the redcoats. Right about that time, he met an Indian girl he took pity on account of having a nice hair. She was 12 years old, and so he took her as his wife. She gave him 2 sons before she died of typhus. Now, y'all know that Josiah Blackwater wore a possum for a hat.
Damn.
But most don't know how that came to be. Well, one day, old Josiah was riding a couple of alligators down the Lanahatchee River. Riding, standing up, and shooting eagles right out of the sky.
I'm like impressed and offended all at the same time.
Josiah grabbed that mountain lion by the tail and wrestled it till it was plumb dead. Well, that possum really took to Josiah. Followed him around like a dog loyal to its master. Yes, they had a lot of adventures together. Now Josiah never cried a day in his life.
Oh, until that possum died.
On the day that possum passed, for they were mighty fine friends. So he skinned it and made it into a hat. Back in them days, a possum skin was as good as money. But he never parted with that hat, not even for $10. Once he founded the town of Blackwater, he sent word for settlers to come. It was the last stop in the west before San Francisco. He met a girl by the name of Rufina Helsby at a barn dance one night. Took her as his wife, settled down. Built himself a cattle empire and had 14 youngins. But Josiah Blackwater wasn't the home-loving kind, and he grew mighty restless.
Bro.
One day on the courthouse
14 children plus the other two. He had 16 motherfucking children.
and I will go to Saint Denis. And so he did.
Saint Denis, you mean Saint Penis.
Strumpets and wanton gluttons, which is where he came upon the idea of running for Congress. He wore that possum hat every day
Wow.
as congressman. As a
This
reminder of
is
which
this is like the most
then
offending but amazing story.
but I always remember, keep your friends close and your gun closer, because you don't know when you might have to shoot.
So, learning about Josiah Blackwater was probably the highlight of. No, there's lots of good parts of this day, but it was definitely a highlight. That's for damn sure. I had a lot of really amazing moments today. Today was just a really, really, really good day. I woke up in a phenomenal mood. Um, and, I still had different things that I had to be mindful on. That's one thing with me
Come
is that
again.
uh, a huge part in accepting myself is accepting the fact that there's always going to be just something that I'm going to have to be mindful on.
Hey there,
Um,
girl.
Sometimes I think like, oh, I don't necessarily have to do this because I'm feeling real good, but that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to mess with something that works. Like, I have a really good routine, and when I follow my routine exactly, I do really good. And still have, rough days. There's always going to be a rough day, but when I do my routines, it can turn a rough day into a good day, and it can turn a good day into a great day. On a day like this, a fucking spectacular day, it turned a spectacular day into a phenomenal day. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
alright. So, let's see where this stranger's at. Without bum rushing some fools.
Now, you see, Helen, Acri here is a silly boy.
And Protus isn't a boy at all,
But a chimpanzee that a man shaves a face into every day.
now that's very useful if you need to climb a tree, but a good conversationalist it does not make.
He was always a sickly child, sickly and weird. I have no idea why he followed me out to the west. He would have been better off staying at prep school or going to the seminary.
I've spent my whole life horsewhipping this scoundrel, but to no avail.
Good evening, mister.
Oh, some boys again.
You can't punch my
Oh,
son.
brother.
Really?
Oh, boy.
Oh my, our friend.
I'm excited.
I bet you
Hello.
can punch. Do
Oh,
me and the
Jesus,
lady a favor
fuck.
here, would you? And thrash this impudent wretch.
Thrash! No man alive can thrash me.
What was your name, sir?
I'm so excited.
Arthur.
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 Could. Easily.
You, maybe, but not me.
I know. Punch us both as hard as you can.
Okay.
You'll break his glass jaw, and I'll be left standing. The knight and the knave.
Good idea. Hit me then. Dear boy, give the feeble fellow a little tap and watch him crumble. Come on.
It's not letting me.
Hit me.
Okay.
You really walloped him.
My yikes. I'm fine.
Oh, man.
Ooh, look there. I got a proper chin. Not like that toe rag.
Good Lord above. Doesn't hurt. Hey, hey, hit me again. Right here.
Jesus Christ.
Weren't you taught never to hit girls? Punch a man for once. Give me your worst. Here I stand.
These guys are so ridiculous, man. I love these Chadley fucks.
There's only one thing for it then.
Hit it in the manhood. Oh, no. You're fucking an idiot, man. I mean, shit. This is great. This is fucking great.
My turn.
Alright. You want me to kick you? But
I think so. I slipped. And I hope you killed the leprechaun.
But he's still alive? Shoot him, please, one of you.
There, up you get. We need to get some steak on those wounds.
Madam, gentlemen, good luck to you.
seriously.
Whatever got into your heads?
Dude, these motherfuckers are so crazy. In order to prove their metal brother, Acrisius and Proteus take punches in front of a local woman, Helen. Oh, I sure hope Helen's worth it. I love how this dude was just watching it.
Evening.
Good evening.
He was just watching me fucking beat these fucks up because they wanted it. Oh, man. You know, I'm disappointed that the end of our meeting earlier, because that was what we were going to do, was that stranger bit earlier, but then we ended up bum rushing a fool and had to get the fuck out of Valentine. So that was fucking great. That's fucking great. Oh, we should go stay at the hotel. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Fuck yeah. Okay. Now walk, because we are not trying to howdy. I'm not trying to bum rush anyone.
Howdy.
I don't feel like being kicked out of things or having to, like, leave the city all of a sudden. Okay.
Ain't looking for problems, hear me? No more nonsense from you. Here's the catalog.
No more nonsense from me. Oh, goodness. Just here to get some hair tonic. And maybe some hair pomade. Keep my hair nice and slicked. Slickety-doo-dah. Alright, alright, alright.
I ain't gonna stay patient forever. Get down to business.
I understand your frustration. The last time I was here, I bum rushed some fool on accident. Alright, let's see, where did the hotel? The hotel was over this way. Yes, 11:06. Perfect time to go. Get ourselves a room at the hotel. I don't think I've ever gotten a room at the hotel before. Whoa, rent a room? A bath? Bro, I can take a bath? Oh, whoa, you see how it's showing the yellow? Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, this is a whole ass mood right now. I need a load of bowl. Oh my god. Whenever I get a bath going for myself, when a Cottontail meets Bubbles, we have to have a bowl, man. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for Arthur to be clean. Oh, I thought it just I thought it was just going to baths. I thought it was just going to be a hotel where like I could go sleep. Oh! Arthur Morgan's in a bubble bath. uh whoo, my heart is beating so fast right now. Um uh um this is wow, he looks honestly, I don't think I'll shave his beard. Like, I don't know if I'll go back to a clean shaven face. It's like his big bushy beard has grown on me something fierce. Ever since just deciding to grow it out to a 10. But I'm really jealous of Arthur right now for a couple of reasons. One, this bath looks amazing. It has a place for your head to lean back. It's a big enough tub that even the biggest a bitch would have her fucking tummy and tits covered. Like, oh man, this. I didn't know you could do this. Oh my heart, like my chest is tightening because I'm turned on, like straight up. I'm like, oh Arthur, you're moist and in a bubble bath. Like, how about you scrub your head a little? Yeah, get a little scrub a dub dub. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, lather that up. Yeah. Yeah,
How'd
luxurious.
you like some help in here?
Wait, what? For 50 cents, I can have a deluxe bath? What the fuck is a deluxe
Sure.
bath?
Sounds good.
Sure, sounds good. Wait, what sounds good?
Good. Now don't you worry about a thing. You let me know if you
What
need
did she
anything.
grab? Oh my god! Uh, uh,
Hope the water's hot enough.
uh.
You must get some bad men in here.
Yes, that's how it is round here. Always been.
What is this? You guys, did you know this? I, oh, I, I'm gonna, go ahead and scrub my leg.
I'll
Yeah.
be out of your hair in no time.
Shit. I mean,
You gotta treat yourself sometimes, I reckon.
Yes,
oh,
I know.
oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad of this. It's been a hard few days.
Oh, really?
I would, okay, honestly, we might have to do a bath a meeting now. This is a thing?
So,
This is a
you must have a feller.
You're nosy, aren't you?
I'm just chatty. How about you scrub my leg for me again? Yeah, get a little leg action. Yeah. Oh my god.
You do feel tense.
Oh, how tense. I should have known there was going to be something like this. It's got the strip clubs in Grand Theft Auto 5, right? With the fucking animated titties. I should have known. Oh my
I'm so
gosh.
glad you dropped by.
I'm glad you stopped by.
So, what do you do for fun?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to get out of this town, is all.
Dude, so she scrubs each of your limbs.
Didn't your parents warn you about talking to naked strangers?
I feel like 50 cents was equivalent to like
You were
500
something
bucks.
else.
You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have to, sexually touch a man, I would totally give a man a bath for $500. I don't know. I mean, it's like some easy money, you know what I mean? I mean, sure she deals
Well,
with some
anyway, I'll
dudes.
shut up now.
I'm sure she deals with some
Stop it. You've been
motherfuckers.
pleasant.
I have been pleasant, haven't I? Yeah, you can scrub my other arm for me now. I just find it so interesting that she must be like just getting her hand like more wet or something. But it's just like when she puts her down, I'm like, yeah,
Does that feel all
you
right?
touch little Arthur. Oh, it feels great. This feels wonderful. If I could drink right now, just like have him take a fucking drink that's sitting there. Oh my gosh.
All right, that's perfect. Thanks.
Oh, she gave him
It
a
was
little
nice getting to know you.
kiss. Whew. Kottontale have mercy. Whew. How long has this been here? Can we do this as an online character? I have so many questions. I I have many questions. Service menus. Rent room and bath. Oh my god, I could do another bath if I wanted.
Got any rooms? Room's all yours. Head on up.
Can use it to save progress and change clothes. Sweet. I think he needs to change himself a little bit after that steamy, moist bath. Holy fuck, you guys. If I dream about Arthur Morgan tonight, I'm blaming it on the fucking that it's so perfect though, 'cause we're 100 away from Cottontail meets Bubbles. So it only seems fitting that for my chintzy hump day meeting, that little Arthur motherfucking Morgan Cottontail meets Bubbles. Honestly though, I can't even with that. Ooh, this room. Oh, I can look at my reflection.
You ugly bastard. You're getting old.
Your hands?
Old and kind of sad. No wonder they all leave you. You sour-faced idiot. You ain't fooling no one.
Oh, Arthur. Oh, he doesn't think very high of himself at all. Oh, there was no positive affirmations at all. He just like, he just like, man, you do not think good of yourself. I don't know how much more time we have with Arthur, but I want to make sure that we try to make him be as good an outlaw as he can be. Like, we've been known to accidentally shoot some totally innocent people. I think if I ever do replay this, like from beginning to end again, like a second playthrough sort of thing, like, I think that I want to try to play it utterly good, like, and really patiently. Like, not accidentally bum rush some motherfucker. You know what I mean? If it's not a main mission bad thing, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Or at least try to avoid those ones, because still being blind as fuck around, I can imagine the second time playing through it, we're gonna come across stuff that we didn't come across the first time, aka this time. Which, by the way, hello motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and this is Oh man, this is like more Club Kottontale, please. It is in fact a hump day. It's Wednesday, so happy hump day. It is the second hump day of the new year. I love that this year started on a hump day. Absolutely love that. Man, cheers to that steamy motherfucking delicious bath he took. I do really like his current outfit, but let's just see. It's not bad. Oh, it's something a little different. I'll probably change his pants. Hmm, the Rebel. Ooh. The Chevalier? Chevalier? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I really like his current outfit though. Just that fucking red with the purple. But I do almost think like this one with the red shirt and the purple vest would look nice because I like that jacket. I really like this jacket. But I like that jacket. Choices, choices, right? I still can't get over that bath. That was so goddamn moist. Like literally fucking goddamn moist. Which nice. I'm glad I was able to find that fairly easy because I had no idea where that red shirt was. And then, ooh, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, with the green. Fuck. That's sexy with the green, but I want to see with the purple. Ooh. Hold up. Is this motherfucker wearing like a green hat right now? Because it straight up does look like it. And if that's the case, well, let's look at this motherfucking hat up close. Oh my god, it is green. Holy shit. So his shirt is red, which is like a derivative of pink. You know what I mean? Pink is a lighter shade of red. My favorite colors are purple, green, blue, and pink. This motherfucker's outfit right now with this hat is purple, green, blue, and then fucking his shirt's red, but you know, it's like a dark ass pink. So I'm just like, plus I kind of live for how this hat sort of makes him look like a wizard. Oh, it's like it's so hideous that I love it. So we're gonna rock it for a hot minute. Oh, what a luxurious fire. Oh man, I had to look at my own. That's nice. Oh shit, I can search the drawer. I wonder what's in it. Ooh. I doubt there'll be anything in them, right? that was fun. Kind of wish there had been a Kind of wish there had been a Bible just in the top one. Not something that you can necessarily grab, but just kind of there. That that's like very sort of a quintessential thing, which honestly I think that's kind of rude that hotels do that. I wonder if they still do that. I hope they don't anymore. Kind of like how they took the under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance. Because I feel like if you're gonna put one religious book in there, you should put all of them. Like, why don't you have a Book of Hebrew in there, or a Book of Mormon, or I'm sure there's tons of other ones. You know what I mean? Shit, put a book in there about the universe. I'd love to read about that. I heard something in game. Because we're in a hotel, there's other people in here, so you can hear shit through the walls, and it's phenomenal. Dude, I don't know what that is. That is like some crazy ass muffled sounds. You're a wizard, Harry. Hmm. I've never really had him go to a bed during the daytime. It's all out of whack. He ended up having a fucking luxurious fucking bath. Oh man. Arthur Morgan naked in a tub. Oh. Oh, you know, it's kind of good that we didn't know that existed because I probably quite literally every single meeting would have been like, all right, time to go to Valentine and get him moist. Like, oh man. Like, for reals. Ah, cheers to you, Mark. Oh, you guys, I love his outfit. Just like the fucking purple vest with the green hat, the blue fucking jacket, and the goddamn, you know, it's red, but it's giving me pink vibes. Oh man. And then his pinstripe pants. This outfit is so hideous that I love it. It's just like, it's so bad it's good.
Madam?
How do you do?
Nice around here. I'm kind of new to these parts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck to you.
Goodbye.
Dude, I want to know what that sound is. Is that coming from 2A?
Come on. No man deserves this.
No man deserves this? I I don't know if that's a real good time or a real bad time. But it is definitely a time being had. But how is your day, fucking Mark? It's almost 10 p.m. for me. I am having a very chintzy, as you can see, evening meeting on a fine hump day. Holy fucking shit. I find that extremely cool. How his little furnace is. Aw, dude, hell yeah, I'm eavesdropping. How can I not? How can I not? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to have him have another bath, but we just had one. Dude, you can get a bath, and then a bitch comes in and washes you. Like, she puts her hand down, and then, like, you're like, wash my leg, and he puts his leg up, and then she washes the leg, and I'm just like, still getting over the cold. Damn. Are you sure you didn't have the flu? Because it's like it seemed it's been a long time since I've been sick, to be honest. So I don't even know how long a traditional cold goes for. But sending you all the good healing vibes. I'm doing really well, actually. Other than my arm is still really fucking stiff and sore from getting my flu shot. I hate that. Oh, it's like slightly raised. Ugh. Um, I live in Washington State, and this area has been extra exceedingly bad with the flu. And for me, I'm still breastfeeding, so um, my breast milk is being fed to my daughter, and if I get the flu, she could get it that way. So that's why I got my flu shot, and then she got hers and some other vaccinations. But man, I tell you what. She's a little beast. She did so good with her shots. And it was so cute. The nurse brought in like a toy for her to have, and she's like trying to give it back to and then grab a different one. And then after she got the different one, she tried to give back the other thing. She was trying to give her two things, and she's like, no, trying to give back one. And I'm like, no, babies, you get both. And she's like, oh. Oh. Oh, an epidemic? Damn. Yeah, there's been a lot of flu going around here as well. Luckily, I don't like hella leave my house, so I don't have to worry about it too often, but alright, we're gonna go to the train station. They have a train station here, yes. And go to, I believe it's Denaz. Yes, St. Painus. Gonna go. Actually, you know what? Let's go for an evening stroll. We had such a good, like, we started this meeting off so fucking great. Fucking the oh brother, the fucking chadliest of the chads in the, oh, that moon though. The chadliest of the chads. Fucking, they wanted us to not, this time, no shooting bottles off their head. We had to punch them in their guts. Just like, eh. Oh, it's mostly in your sinuses? Oh, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that so hard because it's like, for me, mine will itch, and it's like I could sit here and do this, fucking jack off my nasal passage, but it just doesn't get inside it. I usually resort to putting a Q-tip up my nose, which is really bad, like really bad, actually. But I still do it. But I'm actually fairly lucky as I don't get sick very often. Um, I keep a really clean house, and I do what I can to keep my immune system up. I definitely think that just the fact that Junior and I are still breastfeeding, that's a huge part of it, because her saliva is giving me antibodies, and my breast milk is giving her antibodies, so we're basically just protecting each other like a fucking power box of fucking medicine of such. But, oof, yeah, I know. I've done those before. I have huge ass nostrils, so I can get a good ass flow. Uh, have you done a neti pot with your saline flush? Is that how you do yours? Ooh, fucking neti pots are intense. In motherfucking tense. You do not know burn in the nasal passage until you have done a neti pot. Makes you not oh, not the neti pot. No, oh man, you are not missing out, man. It flushes some shit though. Like, uh, I had a bud that had like a straight up sinus infection. He did the neti pot, and we just like watched this like stuff just straight come out. Just, it was gross.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. It was gross and intriguing all at the same time. Fuck. It's always got to be the most expensive one, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, we're definitely riding. I just thought for shits and giggles, like, why not see how much it would be? But I am not spending $10 when I can ride my horse for free. Yeah, I have had literally the most phenomenal day. It really, like, I woke up in a great mood. You know, still had, like, earlier I was talking about it. Uh, I still had shit and stuff, you know, being flung on my life's rainbow. But I was like shit blocking today like no other. And then when I didn't block it, I just cleaned it off my rainbow, you know, just was mindful to get through all of the ness that was being thrown at me. So, I don't know, it's just like, and a huge contribution, of course, always is, ah, shit. Man, gotta fucking shoot some motherfuckers. Is that all of you? Alright. I love when they think they're about to fucking get some shit, and I'm just like, looty looty, time to get that booty. But yeah, man, I definitely, like, I am going to be super mindful to utilize everything that I did today, because, you know, other than, you know, waking up in a good mood, like, let's say I wake up tomorrow in a bad mood, I just hope that I do everything that I know that I can do to help put me in a, take a bad mood and turn it good. And then even take that good mood and turn it great, and so on and so forth. Like, I woke up in such a, like, spectacular mood, and, you know, just, like, being mindful of when shit came, ended up turning a spectacular day into a phenomenal day. It's just, yeah, man, more days like today. Alright, come on, Empress. Let's get the fuck out here. We got some good money off them fools. Made like 20 bucks. Where is she? There she is. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, yeah, girl. They came out of nowhere, didn't they? Yes, they did. He was up on that mountain, went whistle. I can't do. Actually, I can do that sometimes. I practice it, and it's kind of scary when it gets really loud. Like, I don't do so hot with super high pitched loud sounds. So when I did it, I like hurt my own ears, and I was like, no. All right, back on the open road. Yeah. Nah, I don't want to go hunting. He is doing alright on meat. Plus, I was thinking about having him go hunting tomorrow morning. Unless, if my knee's feeling good, tomorrow morning is going to be some Just Dance.
Find Charity. Maybe Charity will find you.
Hello, good sir.
Help a blind man.
Of course.
Here.
Your whole life has been one of regret, but it can end better than it began.
Okay. I ain't too sure what to make of that.
I mean,
I'm sure you've got better things to do than follow a lame blind man around.
oh, okay. Well, later, Confucius. Oh man, this has been like the most amazing meeting thus far. Or maybe it's always like this, but just because I'm in like I'm like super excited for like dreams tonight. Like, I'm always so super intrigued by like what will I dream, you know? I also think a huge part of just like being in a good mood is having an area, you know. So I have this area that I'm sitting in right now. This is my Louisville Klub Kottontale, I like to call it, because Klub Kottontale is a all my social medias, but it's also just an entity. It's a place where I can come to be 100% myself. I can be relaxed. I can, you know, be me. Whereas when I leave the house, I can be myself, But let's be honest, I can't be 100% myself when I leave the house because, sometimes something happens and it makes me think of something that's really crude or vulgar. And I might be in a situation where I can't say that out loud. You know what I mean? But getting the clothing portion of the room set up and just kind of like starting to think of how I want to organize different things. I am so fucking excited just to get this area complete and the rest of the house. Like, I definitely think your surroundings is a huge part to your mental health, and your mental health affects your physical health, and your physical health affects your mental health, and it's just like it's a vicious circle. But all it takes is just a little bit of mindfulness, and mindfulness is simply being self aware that actions have a reaction. At the most layman terms. I mean, honestly, Google it. That's what I did. I had a therapist that told me to Google it because she had told me that she's like, you use mindfulness. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. She's like, well, you use it. And she's like, you need to continue to use it and do it more. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And she's like, it's a difficult thing to explain. She's like, I would recommend looking it up in a dictionary if you have a newer dictionary or just Googling it. And I did that and it's been mind open. Like, my mind was already open, but it's just been so much more expanded ever since that. And that was December of 2015. Man, I wasn't even married at that time. What a crazy 2010s was such a crazy decade for me. Like, literally such a crazy decade. Oh, criminal? Okay. Just making sure that you didn't, like this one time we came across a lady, uh, and I didn't do anything, and then it said I witnessed, like, a murder and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I wasn't trying to, like, I was gawking, but damn. So now whenever I hear, like, women yelling, for the most part, I help them. Unless they're on a horse, I'm not gonna lie, I have, like, there was this dude that had a lady on the back of the horse, and it made me think about it like forever. So when that happened again, I helped that lady, and it ended up being not such a savory situation. So plus you get some good ass fucking juju from helping bitches. So just be careful who you be calling a bitch to their face, because some ladies do not like being called bitches. Every woman has a thing that they don't like being called. For me, mine is actually, I don't really like being called ma'am. I don't even know why. I just don't. It's just like super professional to me. So when I'm like casually having a conversation with someone, I say something, I don't want them to be like, "Yes, ma'am." And I'm just like, it's that situation like my mom is ma'am. And I really hate being called woman, like in a derogatory sort of way. Like, obviously I am a woman, and used in that sort of way, I don't mind it. But like, in high school, I knew this fucking douchebag, and sad on him because like he even mentioned how like, you know, if I had friends or something like that that might be interested in him, and I thought he was cute, but he was a douchebag, so that was never gonna happen. But he would call me woman, and it's just like I would tell him, I'm like, don't say that to me like that, and it's like he never got the hint. I saw some birds, and it made me think of that damn motherfucker that wants plumes. This motherfucker. Duchesses and other animals. Little agate plumes, reddish agate plumes, snowy agate plumes, and then Lady of the Night orchids. I want feathers and flowers. So it is officially 10 p.m. That means that we have roughly about a half hour of this meeting left. So cheers to that. And cheers to beautiful, chintzy evening meetings. I usually feel chintzy on Fridays and Saturdays. But I just like, I mean, everything. down to the, the random show that I picked for my daughter ended up being about a sheriff, and then I, go to put on one of her other shows and it's got a cowboy in it. I go to put another thing on. I mean, it was getting ridiculous. The last thing I put on was Word Party, something I'm thinking like, oh, it's not going to be cowboy related. Literally started with the fucking babies playing cowboys and cowgirls. I'm like, okay, universe, Red Dead Redemption 2 it is. We will do a chintzy meeting. And I mean, it's just you gotta listen to the universe. And honestly, this meeting's been so amazing thus far. Like, conversations with a returning Fluffy Cottontale, Mark of the Wolf. Oh, I fucking love your name. But also just like the in-game stuff. Sometimes in-game stuff just is like panic and triggering and just like, oh my god, we're desensitizing ourselves today, Cottontails. But this one's just been like super fun. The first thing we did was, well, actually, the very first thing we did was watch a picture show about Josiah Blackwater. Motherfucker who apparently was born with a full ass mustache and beard. Oh my god, I've never watched something more entertaining and offensive in my life. And I have seen pretty much all of Family Guy, so that's impressive. Oh man, it was great. And then we went and we were punching Chadley dudes in their fucking gut, and it ended with kicking them in their dicks. And then we went and okay, I can't even. This meeting has been too moist. It's like my heart is like, bitch, don't even go to the next part. Our body can't take it, so we're not even gonna relive the next part. Oh, I'm helping her.
Politics. I know Spanish too.
You're making a big mistake.
Stuff that mouth up or I'll do it for you, bitch. I
Law
won't
man.
ask you again. Move.
Mm.
I hear you. I'm on my way.
Oh, lady.
Make yourself scarce.
I want to help you, but that's if that would have been someone not like it said lawman. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll see people in cages, but it'll say like O'Driscoll or Lemoy Raider or something like that. If that had been the case, I'd been like, haha, you're dead, bitch. I'm gonna loot you, and she's about to be set free. Because she probably was gonna be sold into slavery, but unfortunately, she probably did something. It probably was injustice. You know what I mean? And I don't, I just, I can't risk fucking with the law. Nah, man. One of these times, I hope that Lunette Cox, my sissy wolf, ow! I hope she comes in here, uh, when you're here, because that's our thing, is howling at each other. Like, it's nearly impossible for me to talk about my sissy wolf without howling at the end of it, because it's just, and it's how we text each other, too. We'll be like, hey, and then we put little asterisks and howls, like, oh. It's just, yeah, man. It's 6:20 a.m. and 74 degrees in the game. There was a solid 47, and 6:20 is Hawaii 420. So my brain was like, "Ooh, we love it." We're entering Saint Painus. Wow, it is so beautiful. It must be springtime. Oh wow, just gorgeous. Also, because people ask all the time, my sister's name is, in fact, Cox. Like, her fiance's last name is Cox. Hell yeah. Before bed bowl are always the best. Whoa, I'm getting so much wicked deja vu right now. Whoa. Like, in-game deja vu. That's crazy. That doesn't happen very often. But hell yeah, I hope the bowl is enjoyed. Cheers to you, man. I, in fact, do not need to toke because I already took myself a really enjoyable before bed bowl. I might have a bowl after my meeting because I do plan on eating a little something something. That's one habit I'm trying to break is I need to get in the habit of eating dinner when Junior eats dinner or eating dinner right after I put her down, just so I'm not going to bed with food in my belly. I'm like the worst at that. It's surprising that I can actively be on a fitness journey and achieve the things that I want because like when I think about it, I'm like, man, I don't really eat breakfast very often and I don't really eat lunch on time or dinner. I'm like, damn.
Clear.
I
I
used
need
to
to
though.
pass.
That was one thing before
Good morning,
becoming a
Mr.
mom. Oh man, I would always have my breakfast smoothie. I'd always do my breakfast yoga.
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we met
We have?
at that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately
Ah.
so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Yeah, man. Thank you,
The
Mark.
mayor thinks
Have
you
a
robbed
absolutely
him.
wonderful night. Thank you so much for popping
To be
in.
clear,
Thank
he wasn't
you.
very upset
Bye.
about it. He rather liked you.
I hope you sleep
Okay.
very,
Do
very
you,
well.
well,
I
I
have
mean
a
to
feeling
say,
I'm going to.
can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Good
I'm
night.
sorry. Have you met? This is Rainsfall,
Mark of
a
the Wolf.
great chief,
Oh.
and his son, Files.
Gentlemen, we saw you in the wagon train crossing the river at Cumberland Falls.
Yes.
And at the party, you were upstairs.
Yes.
You have great powers of observation.
It's
Yes.
my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
Well, it's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming
Leviticus
huge reserves
Cornwall,
of oil
man.
under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
Cha-ching.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh undone.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the
Dude,
senator.
look at the fucking wind
Should
blowing
head
his
over there.
majestic ass
Wasting our
beard.
time. And his.
From the
must
words
try
of
everything.
Raimundo Cottontail, the
Come on.
powers of that beard is felt.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
Alright.
Okay then, girl.
So, that just opened up a thing that we don't necessarily have to do right this moment because it, just unlocked and he just walked into that building. I was not expecting that, and it's so funny. I talked about that in our earlier meeting today about how sometimes it will automatically trigger something and then sometimes it won't. So I'm gonna go talk to Trelawney, I guess. Um, cause like I thought that was gonna have us do a mission, and when it didn't, I was like, oh, okay. I didn't want to do a mission. Maybe we shouldn't. I mean, cause I'm gonna end in like 20 minutes in it. This could go over 20 minutes, and that'd give me extra time to do my evening yoga, relax a bit. Oh, you know what? It's perfect. We'll go see a picture show. See what this one has. Maybe not. I'm like tired too. Fuck. Decisions. Picture show or not picture show? Arthur. Should we see another picture show, handsome? Damn. Fucking. That beard, though. How you doing? Kind of want to have another bath. You know what? We're too indecisive, so we're going to save. And instead of doing something for the last just less than 20 minutes, it'll be better this way. Yes. Oh, brother. I still can't believe the first thing we did. Well, I mean, between the picture show and then getting to punch Chadleys in their stomach and getting fucking moistened. Oh, man. Him in the bath. Washed by. Oh, wow. We're about halfway through the story. Oh, that's so. Oh, man. That's like intense. Man. That leads me to believe there's probably about eight-ish chapters, right? If we're, on chapter 4 and we're 47% way through. Who knows? It's so terrifying. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to anyone that's been tuning in. I just simply wanted more Club Kottontale, please. And I got that, and in such a stupendous meeting at that. What a phenomenal way to end a very wonderful hump day. We're officially 1 week into the new year, and I feel very, very positive that this year, 2020, and the decade is going to be probably the best year and decade of my life. Hugely because I have the mentality of living moistly, being 100% myself, regardless of what some motherfucker thinks of me. It's because I love myself and I will be loved, no shame at all. But it's also a huge part to, the things that allow this content to exist, the universe, my body, my life, especially my life, and my beautiful daughter Amber Jr., sweet, sweet little rainbow magic. Speak of she literally cooed. Her ears must have been She's like she knew I was talking about her. But I just super appreciate everything that has been given to me, and I think that with mindfulness and determination and a bit of my creativity, adventure, and love, and always fun, I can achieve just about anything. So if you didn't know, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and until next time, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Ooh.